Another strong belief that we have is that something will make me happy. And as long as we have this belief that there's something that will make me happy, I'm now chasing things, trying to get things. And all that's needed is really exploring this belief and seeing how it's untrue. We can simply look at all the things that you have accumulated, you have acquired, that you have attained. And to just simply see that none of those things have given you this everlasting happiness that you are seeking. You're not completely content. If you were, well, you wouldn't be seeking these things. If you were unconditionally happy, you wouldn't have this belief that something is going to make you happy. You would realize that happiness is unconditional, and therefore happiness does not depend on something. But when we have this belief that something will make me happy, there's this compulsive seeking to acquire that thing. I'm using this word thing, to just blanket. Could be a person, getting the one, the love of your life. The thing could be a nice car, your dream home, the perfect job, a cool party experience, the concert, the movie. When we have this belief that that thing will make me happy, we experience this compulsive seeking to acquire that thing. If I don't get that thing, then now, damn it, I'm angry, frustrated, I'm irritated, I'm disappointed. Don't get in between me and my thing. Because that's just not a thing. See, it may look like a concert to you, but that's my happiness you're messing with. See, so when there's that underlying belief, that thing is not a thing. We project our happiness onto that thing. Like I said, to others, it looks like a concert, but there's this deep belief that that's not a concert, that's happiness. To someone else, it might be your wife or your husband, but that's your happiness. It might look like a nice car, but that's your happiness. It might look like a perfect career, but that's your happiness. But this is that projection. They're just things, but we're labeling these things as really happiness. But if it really were happiness, then as soon as you get that thing, as soon as you buy the car, why aren't you satisfied? Why aren't you happy? You experience temporary happiness, and that's really just because that desire for the car has then been fulfilled. And then as soon as it's been fulfilled, it's that you don't desire anything. You're desireless. It's because when you get that car, that seeking to get the car, now you finally get the car. You've acquired it. You bought it. You bring it home. Oh, I found you. Nice car. Now you're no longer seeking the car. So there's actually the end of seeking temporarily. And when there's no seeking, there's happiness. See, happiness is the end of seeking. But when we continue to label these things as happiness, then the seeking continues. I just came home from the dealership, driving my new happiness. Let me just park my happiness right in the garage. I'm happy. But not for long, because that seeking starts up again. Because that thing is not happiness. So then what do? We label something else happiness, and then we go and chase that. And this cycle just continues. And if we have this belief that these things are going to make me happy, it's just this game that we're playing. Go fetch. But by looking at our life, exploring our life, and just really confronting this belief that things will make me happy, and seeing how this belief is actually untrue. It's not true. There's no thing that will make you happy. We don't want to see that. As it brings up this feeling of just like hopelessness. Well, then, my whole life, it's kind of meaningless then. I'm trying to get the nice job because that's going to make me happy. I'm trying to get the nice home because that's going to be what makes me happy. Well, that's why I'm collecting cars. It's because it makes me happy. So it just brings up this feeling of just utter hopelessness. What? And what does it mean for me then? If I can't find happiness in things, does that mean that I'm going to just be unhappy? But if we don't confront this belief, if we don't explore this belief, then this chasing happens. It continues. But if none of these things makes me happy, then what's the point? Why would I chase these things? If they can't make me happy, then what's going to make me happy? And really exploring this belief, although it's very, you could say, like, heartbreaking, it's necessary. And then realizing true, everlasting happiness. It's as if all these things have to be stripped away from you. I'm not saying that you're going to lose all those things. What's lost is just the belief that those things are going to make you happy. But it's this going through this feeling that What's the point? This is pointless. What's the meaning of this life then? If I can't find happiness in my job, and what am I doing? I feel so helpless. Sometimes it's when you feel helpless that you discover the happiness. It's when you feel hopeless that you discover the happiness. So superficially, or to the mind, it looks like, why the hell would I want that, to feel hopeless? Why would I want to feel helpless? Why would I want to feel like my entire life is meaningless or pointless? Like I said, it's kind of like just getting fed up with this game of playing fetch. But once you see from this perspective of what's happening, you're believing this will make me happy, that will make me happy, this will make me happy, that will make, and you see how it's actually not making you happy. Then you kind of go like, what am I doing? I'm done with this game. I'm playing with myself here. I'm tired of playing this game. And it's this feeling of that you're tired of playing this game that is synonymous with these feelings of pointless, meaningless. This game is meaningless. This game is pointless. It's cyclical. It's not going. It's the same. We're repeating. I'm playing fetch with myself. This game is on repeat. It's cyclical. And this feeling of just wanting that to end. I just don't want to play that game anymore. Basically, I want to quit. Well, that's when you win. When you quit is when you win. Quitting is winning. You quit that game. And then you win. Because you discover that the happiness is right here. The happiness is not found in that game. That's the game of unhappiness. You are playing the game of unhappiness. And when you quit that game of unhappiness, you are happy. You are happy. You discover that you are the happiness that you are seeking. And what you are is not a thing. Happiness is not a thing. And you are the happiness that you are seeking. But you only discover that by quitting that game of seeking. You stop seeking. You quit the game of unhappiness. And you discover that you are the happiness. Hopefully this helps. See you in the next one.